This week we're talking about what resources we found most helpful on campus.
Yay! Woo!
So we find the library to be the most resourceful because we go to campus 2 or 3 times a week, and we go to the library at least twice a week while we're on campus. So we use that to get homework done, and I use the IT printing lab to print off a lot of papers for my classes. So we have found the library to be very useful.
Another resource that I use here on campus is the Student Wellness Center. So I've been here for maybe a little over a month, and I've already used the Wellness Center at least 3 times. When I first got to Vegas, I was really sick. I had one of the worst sore throats ever. So I went there, and what's great about the Wellness Center is that it is free unless they have to run a lab test on you or if they actually give you medication. And so when I went there, I wasn't worried about it because it was free, and then they did give me medicine, and I'm pretty sure when you get medicine there, it's even at a student discount.
So my NSE group spent a whole afternoon at the Everglades. The first thing we did when we got there was we got to see an alligator show. So there was a guy in the middle, and there was probably 4 or 5 alligators in with him, and he was going around, he was doing different things and saying different history about the alligators and just what they're like in an animal in general. I would say that probably the coolest part of that show was his demonstration on how hunters used to grab the alligators and then bring them back to their camps.
When I'm on campus, I'm usually in one of 4 places: Columbine Hall, University Center, the Rec Center, or the library. In Columbine Hall, I have 3 of my classes. There's also a printing lab, so whenever I need to print anything, I go over there. And there's also a coffee shop, so I can always get some snacks in between classes. In the Rec Center, I have my last 2 classes, and I also teach my yoga classes there. Also within the Rec Center is our Wellness Center, so you can go there for both physical and mental health services. And they also do things like massages, chiropractic appointments, and they teach cooking classes there, which is really cool.
And then Thursday, it was amazing. We went to a French festival that I have no idea what's named because it's in French, but it was amazing. It was so cold because it's outside, it's not indoor. But oh man, it was amazing and it was worth it. I got to ride dog sleds. Oh, it was great. Oh my god. I wish I could have taken it, but because of how bumpy the ride was, it wasn't recommended that you have your phone out, because if you lost your phone, you lost your phone. But yeah, and they had slides, and I got to go to the fort. They have a fort there as well, and they had different things, and they had food and souvenirs and stuff like that, and it was great.
So I'm in the main street, and so over there you can see that's tracks. It's like a train, like a subway. Since I'm a student in Utah, I can ride for free. So there's a train station over there, and it's really organized and it's really clean. Inside the train, it's clean and safe, so I always ride when I go to Salt Lake City, downtown Salt Lake City. And it's really convenient, and I like it.
Back on the first level library, there are actually more study rooms. They're bigger. I think there's only a few of them, but you can rent them out. They feature more chairs and tables and a whiteboard so that you can it for group projects and just really big group work. And those rooms are also open if you just need to charge your phone, if you want to just take a break, because there are bean bags in there. And so those are really cool as well. And then down the hallway, so you'll hit the Enrollment Center, and then down the hallway you'll get to first year advising, as well as offices like the ROTC office, and in the office where you would go to pick up your diploma or apply for your diploma. So that's also really cool, and that's also found in the library.
But there's also a lot of other programs that are offered here in terms of counseling and diversity programs. I actually have a friend who I interviewed to talk about her job, which is in an office that is for diversity. This is my friend Taylor. So, where do you work, Taylor?
I work as a data communication specialist for the Minority Access and Achievement Program.
What is that?
We represent minorities and we work on their academic success here on campus. So we offer mentors, we look at their grades and try to maintain good grades. We look at scholarships and we set them up with services if they need extra help, so like tutoring, disability.
Anything that they could need.
Yeah.
So another campus resource that is very helpful is the gym. So when we go to campus 2 to 3 times a week, we always go and work out for an hour or two because you got to stay in shape. In Hawaii, they have a pretty nice student rec center. And then also to get to school, we take the bus. It's part of the city transit system, but students get a ride for free. So it's perfect for us. So we don't have to pay for parking or drive our car and look for parking spots on campus. So we just get to take the bus.
One thing I do use a lot is this school offers free laundry, which I love because, you know, paying the $2 or $3 for laundry every week adds up, and I'm a broke college kid, so the fact that I have free laundry and it's literally like right outside my door, like down the hall, is amazing. So I never am like trying to like shove like 2 weeks worth of clothes in a laundry thing. I kind of just like watch throughout the week, which is so nice.
So I did the coolest thing this weekend. I got to go out on a fishing boat with a crew who they all work on this. It's essentially a fish farm out in the middle of the ocean, just these big cages that are underwater. And so I got to go out on this boat with them. And when we got out there, the crew was doing their thing, and the few of us that rowed along got to get in and snorkel, kind of watch what they were doing underwater. And there were so many sharks, which is a real life nightmare for me. But actually, once I was back on the boat and safe, was like one of the coolest things I've ever done.